Rapshack.
We kicking it with the Rapshack.
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 Rapshack. The
Rapshack.
Rapshack.
Rapshack, you know what I'm saying? Tune in. Yeah.
I hit the stove to get some more rubber bands, cause that's how I like it. Sleep with the hammer on top of my nightstand, cause that's how I like it. When I fuck her, I leave all of my chains on, cause that's how she like it. I don't say bye, just hang up the cell phone.
Yeah.
I know she don't like it.
It's the Rapshack podcast, man. Episode 5. We back. What's up, Kyle? What you been up to, man?
What's up? Stacking crates. Follow me, Instagram, Rapshack. As you can see, the new sign back here.
Oh yeah, the new sign go crazy. What's bro's name that did it?
Duff. Just call him Duffy.
Duffy, man. Shout out Duffy. We gonna clean it up a little more, but you see the sign, man. Shout out Kyle and
We're gonna
Duffy,
throw
man.
some more lights on there. It's gonna look dope. It's almost ready.
That shit look super wet. I like that shit. I just like the detail in it too.
When you finish the whole thing, I'm gonna shout out your whole name.
Okay,
Yeah, you just get Duffy.
He only did a piece of it, so half a shout out. But nah, shout out you, bro. I appreciate it. That shit look dope. It's probably one of the dopest things I've seen. Because most people, when I send them the logo for the sign and shit, or not even the sign, but just the logo, it's hard because it's a lot of detail. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you want to get
all the little edges,
the edgy, you know, like the words. So the font be tough for a lot of people to do it. So I appreciate him, man. What's been going on this week with you, Kyle, man? How's everything going? Family life, kid life, you know, dad life?
So we just building. I do a huge Halloween party every year. I built a haunted house. I got a DJ. I got a taco truck in the back. So, you know, that's not for everybody, but, you know, private event.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're gonna that's just gonna go down. We got about 100 people that show up. Next year we'll be renting a building and actually doing a big party. So next year so if there's any artists that would like to perform at this Halloween event next year, let me know, because we're gonna do it.
Yeah. But don't hit me. Hit Kyle. Stacking crates. Hit him up.
Sir, stacking crates.
Because I don't want to be
Instagram.
responsible for it.
Oh, yeah, and it's STACCINCRATES. Just so y'all spelling it right, so you can find me on Instagram.
What's up with the 2 C's? What does that mean? Because, you know, in Black World, that means you a gang member.
Hey, that 2 C's just look good on paper, bro. You know what I mean? And my last name is Crate, so obviously, you know, I actually didn't come up with that name. Somebody else had mentioned it to me, and it just went down like that. So that's the LLC, Stacking Crates Entertainment.
Yeah. That's what's up, bro. Damn, I needed to get this motherfucking thing, man. So what's up, man? The big thing going on in the world is Kanye, man. I know you seen that shit.
There we go.
But yeah, you seen Kanye, man. He basically, I'll tell you, for the people who don't know, he went on this show, a popular hip hop show called Drink Champs, and he pretty much just said a whole bunch of, you know how Kanye do. He a wild boy, you know what I mean? He said a whole bunch of wild shit, a lot of I don't know. People say it's anti-Semitic or whatever. I mean, he said a couple of things. I think it feels like anytime somebody just brings up the word Jew in a different context than what they're used to hearing it seems like it's like anti-Semitic, you know what I mean, or Semitic, however you say that shit. And I don't like that, you know what I mean? That's kind of weird, because to me the thing is, I was watching the interview, Kyle, and he pretty much was like, there's like a, you know, I'm not hella into, you know, the whole history, but I hear it a lot. But they say that black people are the original Jews, right? So he pretty much said that in the interview, you know what I mean? He was like, anti-Semitic is pretty much them promoting kill a nigga, fuck a nigga bitch, kill a nigga, fuck a nigga bitch. He said the top 3 songs that are on iTunes and on these music platforms are rappers, you know what I mean, saying that type of rhetoric. And he's saying, since we're the original Jews, he was like, you guys are really promoting anti-Semitic shit, you know what I mean? So he was like, I guess fuck the Jew media, but I feel like it's kind of like going into the white and black thing, like the white Jews versus the black Jews. You know what I mean?
Did he say that? Did he say fuck Jews? Did he say?
No, he didn't say
go
fuck. He's
hurt
saying
a Jew. Did he say?
No, he's saying that. He's saying like they just run the media. Their influence on the media, like I said, they run these big companies that own the entertainment industry, and it's a fact. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that they're at the top. You know what I mean? They run it, but it's like, I don't know. It's weird, bro, because I see his perspective. Like I said, he said it like that. Like, black people are the original Jews. So why you guys are really promoting this? This is the music that's out there. You guys are, no matter what, you guys are promoting that and advocating for that. But then when I say white Jews run the media, it seems like it's a big, huge problem, and I'm all of a sudden racist or whatever.
So I want to get, before I start, I'm gonna say that I definitely don't like hate in any shape, form, or fashion, but I do believe in freedom of speech. And if there's any Jews watching this, I want your feedback. I want you to put something down in the comment section, because I want to see how you really feel, because it gives me an example of kind of like when they talked about changing the name of Redskins, right? So very similar to me. I mean, that's why I said I want your opinion. Maybe it's different for Jews or whatever, but my grandpa was full-blooded American Osage Indian. Makes me about 25%. And I didn't have a fucking problem with it. I didn't have any issue with Redskins. You know what I mean? I feel like they've had the name forever. Who cares? It wasn't a big deal to me. But I do think there's a lot of people crying about small things, that don't really matter like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point where it's the pussification of America to a certain extent. At the same time, I want your feedback on it. I want to know, maybe teach me some shit. You know what I mean? Like, communicate that with me and let me know. You can even write me on Instagram, Stacking Crates. Like, let me know how you feel about it, because I do want some feedback for that. At the same time, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but you're not going to go to jail for saying something, right? You got freedom of speech. So there's the fine line between freedom of speech and somebody actually promoting hate where people are hurting each other. I will never promote that shit. You don't need to go out and hurt somebody because of what somebody else says. And I get he's got 18 million followers, and you got a lot of people that are just dumb that are going to follow and maybe go do some hateful shit. I mean, it hasn't been done yet, but at the same time, where's the line drawn?
And I don't think he's really saying hateful shit, but they just classify anything as racism. You know what I mean? Which goes all into that. So I'm glad you said that. But yeah, I think the bigger thing, one of the thing is we from the West Coast, right? So the big thing is I don't even really know what the fuck a Jew is. Is it a religion, or is it like a culture? I don't know, cause out here, in different parts of the United States, they have more, in on the West Coast, we see a lot of Asians, we see Russians, you know what I mean? In New York, they got Puerto Ricans, and you know what I mean? We got Mexicans, and we don't see, they got Jamaicans, and you know what I mean?
Well, Sacramento is one of the number one melting pots in the United States.
And we have a lot of people, but we don't have, I don't think we have, like I said, I don't know. I don't have Jew friends, like a Jew friend. I don't know what that is. Is that a Russian? Like, I have a Russian friend, you know what I mean? I got Ukrainian friends, but I don't know if is it a religion or is it like a people? I don't understand that.
On the interview, he said Kanye West has 18 million followers, but there's only 15 million Jews left. So maybe there's just not.
What is a Jew, though? Is it a religion or is it a people?
Let us know.
I don't understand. You're not Jewish, are you? You're idiot, right? I don't know.
Who knows what whoever is? We're all fucking nuts at this point. You
exactly.
Know what I mean? You do your DNA test and you're like, fuck, I didn't know.
Right. Who knows, man? If you know what I'm sure we probably sound stupid as fuck to motherfuckers, and we ain't trying to be fucking
But you
correct.
know it's real. You know it's real. I didn't do no research. I just know what I know. You know what I mean? So I've watched the videos. I've done a little reading, but I want everybody else's opinion on this too.
Yeah, I don't know. Let us know what the fuck. I don't even know what a Jew is. I don't want to say it in the curse word because if it's some religious shit or whatever. But let us know. We're from the West Coast. I don't understand the whole Jew thing. I don't even know what that is. Is that a religion or is that a people? You let us know. You feel me? We gonna keep it going. You know who Candace Owen is, right?
Well, let's talk on the Kanye shit real quick. The all the losses. Unless you're gonna talk about that after.
Okay, well we could go to that. You seen the Adidas deal then, right? They got, you know, because of the remarks. But that's what I'm saying. It's so hard to even agree or disagree with it because I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Are we talking about white guys or are we talking about a people? I don't understand when he says the Jews run the media and...
Well, I'm not going to disagree or agree with it till I have more information.
Right.
But I'm going to say one thing. And here's my thought, you know, because these artists, you know, especially like people like Kanye, they know how to stir up controversy. They sometimes do it in a way that nobody knows what their end goal is, right?
Right.
So here's my thought and maybe my opinion. When I get more information, it might change. But think about this. So Kanye's been doing what? White Lives Matter. He did the, and now he's doing this, and he did something else. He did like 3 or 4 things in the last fucking couple months, right? And so here's my thought. What about, you know how he's talking about being independent and all these companies are taking all your money and you're not really making all the money, right? What about if he's doing this to get everybody to get out of his contracts on purpose? To then go independent and go, this is how you make money.
Right. Which was going to be my argument for that. Like everybody's talking about him getting dropped by all these companies, but it's like, bro, he's preaching independency. He's preaching he doesn't need them. So pretty much with those last 2 deals with Balenciaga dropping them and Adidas dropping them, pretty much that's all his ties. He don't everything else. That's exactly what he wants. How do you know that's not exactly what he wants? And then
he's gonna come out and go, "Hey, I told y'all I can do this."
Because of the fact that like this, Kanye, bro, like I don't give a fuck what he says. I guarantee he could put a website up right now and then make a collector's fit with the you know what I mean, with the new Yeezys. He can make his own shoe and people would go buy him. You
know what he's gonna do? He can't take Yeezy. He's gonna be like, "Hey, come get these Yeezys."
Yeah, the Yeezys or the Yays. Come get these new Yays. You feel me? I'll still buy them if they're called Yays. I'll buy them. You get what I'm saying? Because that'll be hard. But I know millions of people will still do that. Millions of people would still go buy his shoes, which would fuck Adidas over. And Balenciaga, like I said, he'll make it to where he's one of the top.
In a fucking shoe?
Bro. Kanye West, man, listen, you a motherfucking genius, man.
Come get these Rapshack shoes coming out.
Come on, man. Come support Rapshack. We support you. We don't support if it's some anti-Semitic shit, we don't understand, but we understand the bigger picture sometimes. And like I said, the sheep are just falling for this bullshit every time. When you did the George Bush shit, they called you the same shit. When you did the Taylor Swift shit, they did the same exact. You're crazy. You're on one. You're doing this.
Taylor Swift.
When you did the just to get in with the Nike a couple years ago and how Sway and all that, they called you crazy then. You double back. Now you're a billionaire. Fuck what these people are talking about. Fuck them. They don't understand. Nobody even understands. Like you said, bro, you're the richest black man that ever walked the earth. You feel me? So if that's the case, we listening, bro. Fuck what they talking about. They don't understand. They can't even imagine thinking on your level. So you look like to me, I be seeing this like frustration when he's talking to regular. It feels like regular people that it's like you could tell they don't understand. You can tell like he's just like, bro, let me just get this shit out. You get what I'm saying? And then you guys can pick the jewels that you need depending on what level of life and mental, you know what I mean, ability you're at. You feel me? Then you could pick from the shit that I just gave you. You know what I mean?
I want to see the conclusion.
You got it, bro.
I want to see the
conclusion is Kanye is running for president. You get what I'm saying? Which leads me to my next part. Would you vote for Kanye for president? I know I would.
Fuck no.
I would. I'm a black man. This is the richest black man we ever seen. He's done something nobody's ever done. I believe that you see some shit that we don't see. I don't want you to be president. Let me get that clear. I don't want him to win, but my vote would go to his ass.
What about if he won?
If he won, it'd be scary.
So you shouldn't vote for him?
I just don't believe my one vote would do nothing.
Hey, what about if everybody said that?
Right. Hey, like I said, we got Trump's ass. That motherfucker was a damn reality star. You get what I'm saying? And he was rich like him.
If Kanye became president, it'd be an adventure. So I'm
it'll be the most entertaining shit we've ever seen. In
I don't know. Trump's gonna be hard to fucking surpass,
bro. That's just fucking wild. That shit'll be crazy. Which goes into the Candace Owens, the girl who supports Trump, and been tearing down the Black Lives Matter shit. And I wouldn't even say tearing down because I kind of, like I said, I don't know. I don't identify with either side of the political spectrum. I kind of just like, I don't know. I'm like if they got an independent one, I like both points. You know what I mean? I agree with the Republicans sometimes, and I agree with you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, with her, I'm not all the way against everything she says. The only thing I hate about Republicans is it seems like they're just always trying to like play the other side of everything. You know what I mean? They're always trying to be objective about things that are like things that are just obviously morally wrong. And then it's like just because they, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say they because I don't know who, you know, you might be one. I don't know. You know what I mean? I just don't like that. Like, why do you always, like, somebody shoot somebody? The feeling that a human should have is, you know what I mean? Like, you should feel as a human. Like, why is it always like, oh, but I do respect it because I am a fact. I am a truth type of dude. So I do respect the Republicans always wanting the truth. Like, fuck all the hype, fuck all the feelings. That's kind of what it is to me. In my version of it, it's like Republicans seem like more business. Like, we don't care about your feelings. It is what it is. It's black and white. And then it seems like the Democrat, that type of side is more, they call it the left and right, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like the left, I guess, is more of the like morals, the human, the feelings and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. Well, first of all, we're gonna talk. I mean, politics and political. If you're a politician, you lying. All right. So let me put that out there. Number one, whether you're Republican or Democrat, y'all all liars. Right. And I get it to a certain extent. But I'm gonna say right now, if you're a Democrat and you start making over $200,000 a year, you're going to be a Republican.
You're going to understand, yeah.
At the end of the day, if you're getting taxed, you're going to probably be a Republican when you're getting taxed at 35, 40% at the end of the day. Yeah. And you won't realize, and I've been on both sides. I was homeless when I was a kid, and now I make, good money, and I've been on both sides of the spectrum. Yeah. I've never been huge into politics because, like what you said, why do you have to believe everything a party says, right? So I actually had talked to a homeowner one day inside of a house when I was doing sales, and I asked him that question. I said, why do you have to pick? Like, why can't you just go? It's kind of like saying I'm Christian or you have a different religion. Like, y'all believe in the same God. Right. Just believe in God. Believe in the Bible, right? Interpret it your way. Why you got to interpret it like them? Right. So it's very, very similar. And I feel like a lot of times, you got these Republicans that, like you said, they're very bold. They're very to the point. They're very just going to tell you how it is. And the problem with the Democrat side, which irritates me, why do I have to pay extra money because I worked hard and got out of a rut and is able to become who I am today and be able to make that kind of money. And then you have the guy that doesn't pay barely any taxes, or they get a big ass refund back and they barely fucking work. Right. Like, why do you get my money for not working? Right. So there's the biggest part of the Republic, in my opinion. Yes. At the end of the day.
It's the money part, and I believe that, and that's what I said. Like, why Republicans, I understand that. As a business owner myself, I understand the business part of it. It's like I argue with a lot of my friends that argue emotion, argue moral part of everything, but then it's like I see from a different perspective. Like, it's just black and white.
If it wasn't for the Republicans, we wouldn't keep our rights. Promise you that. Right. Democrats would take our rights away. Right.
Because it'd be for the big, like, for everybody. Like if we were in a village, it'd be like the Republicans are doing like a system, and then they're still doing like a village type of mentality. Like, we feel that these people over here need support, so we're gonna take from over here, and we're like, no, we worked hard. We're the hunters. We deserve more, and you know what I mean.
I'm okay with being taxed, but tax me 25% and tax them 25%. That's all I'm saying. Right. Tax everybody the same.
Because as somebody who came from nothing, you feel like, damn, like I know what it's like to have nothing. I do respect that.
Right.
But at the same time, I did this shit. I got up and I did what I needed to do to get where, you know what I mean? So
why do I got to get up at 5
why do I?
a.m.?
Yeah.
You get to get up at 10 a.m.
Right.
And
people who never really made it to that level or wherever, you know, that don't follow their goals. People who don't, you know what I mean? Even, you know what I mean? They just are stuck in a certain little area. They'll never understand breaking out of a box and doing something you don't, you know what I mean? Like you said, like getting from being homeless to getting money, you know what I mean? All the way to where you're good, you're financially straight, you know what I mean? That's not, you, of course we all want more, you know what I mean? But, you know, I understand that perspective. Like coming from the bottom up, you understand differently that it's really about you, your drive, really about, you know what I mean? What you know what I mean? Manifest. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna throw something out there right now because I want your guys' opinions on everything we're talking about. I'm gonna throw it out there. We're gonna put a time limit on this though. I'm gonna give you guys, so I don't know when we're gonna post this, but November, let's say, I want whoever comments underneath the section and subscribes, and then, well, if you're already a subscriber, cool. I want you to share it, and I want you to put a comment down of your opinion on one of these subjects. You do that, I'm gonna put everybody's name in a hat and $300 gift card to Walmart. I'm gonna do it at the end, and then just so you know I'm being real about it, I'm gonna bring that person in, and we're gonna take a picture with the Walmart card, and we're gonna put them on the Rapshack page.
Yeah,
so,
man. $300 gift card. You better, you feel me? Put a comment in the comments below. You know, share this motherfucker. You know. We love you,
contest
man.
Contest time. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, it's contest. We about to be doing all kind of shit. Yeah, man. What else, man? We got Halloween coming up. You said that you got a party that's going on, but shit, how you just feel about Halloween still? Is it even a relevant thing anymore? Like, what the fuck? I can't even believe it's still like a thing.
Here's my, I have my best friend growing up since I was 8 years old. He doesn't celebrate shit. He don't celebrate birthday, Christmas, Halloween. He'll celebrate probably Thanksgiving, but not in a traditional way. They just eat. You know what I mean? Here's how I think about holidays. This is what I try to tell him because, he's huge into the Bible, and he just said he's done with Halloween. He doesn't even want to come to my party. Like, that's how much he's, to that point.
Yeah.
But I said, look, it's not about Halloween or Christmas or Thanksgiving. How many times are you able to put something together where you can get everybody that's close to you together to have fun, to eat together, to actually come together at a house party and have fun, or meet up, or meet up for Thanksgiving and eat, and you're with your family. And that, at the end of the day, that's the way I look at it. I look at it as a time where most people have the day off. They already kind of want to dress up. They want to get out of their regular boring ass zone, especially after COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just brings people together.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it in all holidays.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a Halloween, like, I'm the older I get, especially, obviously, but I'm just overall with the holiday in general, this is just like random. And lately I've been on my good positive vibes. I don't want to put nothing in this computer that's negative. So I hate seeing these scary movies on Netflix and shit, and just I don't like going to sleep with that type of vibe in my, you know what I mean? So this is definitely like a weird holiday for me now that I've been on that type of, just putting good vibes in my body and shit, you know what I mean?
But see, Halloween is a good vibe for me. You see what I'm doing?
Nah, I can see I'm trying to get the positive out of that, but it's like kind of like your boy, like, yeah, it's like your boy it's a definitely a darkness with it, you know what I mean? A negative. And I'm me personally, I don't know, some people might be on your spiritual shit like me. I'm definitely on that. I'm not on no super godly shit. Don't get that fucked up. But I am, like you said, I'm not into the religion. I just believe in negative and positive energy, period. Just negative and positive. And I'm on some negative, or I'm on some positive shit. You feel me? Because I had way too much negative. I'm on some balancing this shit out. There you go. That's it.
We can, hey, just so everybody, if you think that you have to think a certain way, or you grew up a certain way, and you feel like you're programmed a certain way, and you got fucking excuses for every little thing that you do in your life, there's a way to reprogram your brain, just like he said. If you keep putting in the positive, the negative will leave.
Right.
I promise you that. Keep putting in the positive and the negative. You can literally reprogram and rewire your brain.
Thank you.
So
you niggas know what I'm on, man. I'm on some rewiring this mental that I got. Always constantly getting
that's some
better.
Gangster shit to me. That's what I look at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm on, man. Rewiring everything I thought, everything, all the patterns, the behaviors I grew up thinking. You know, not all of them, because like I said, some of them lead me good. You know what I mean? Some of them have led me to different things, and you learn lessons and shit. But at the same time, you get to a point where, like I said, I've seen so much negative, especially in this rap world, this hip hop shit. This shit is like, it's demons, bro. It's demons all night. You got to be up with the demons. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a lot of that type of shit. So,
but it's okay. You know, for me, I can be around the demons and still be me. I've
me
never
too.
been peer pressured. I don't give a fuck. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. And anybody that's grew up with me knows that.
Right.
And they always kind of laugh like, bro, you're hard-headed. I'm like, no, I'm not hard-headed. I'm just not going to be fake and try to do what you do because you like it.
Because you like it.
Like,
one of my things is I'm like a natural type of leader dude, right? So I be the main demon. I'll be the one influencing the little demon, so that'd be my problem. So when you feel me, like I said, I
still got a choice.
Yeah, so yeah, but nah, we on some positive vibe, getting your mind. I look at your brain like a fucking computer, man. It's like whatever you put in that shit, it's like a garden. Whatever you plant in that soil is gonna grow from it. You get what I'm saying? So your thoughts grow from it. Your thoughts come out your mouth. You know what I mean? You know, so on and so forth, man. I don't know. I'm just on that type of vibe, man, lately. What else been going on, man? Shit, let me go. I can't even go back to the damn thing. Let me see. Man, Blake, man, he got a big fight coming up too, man.
Shirt?
Yeah.
I don't got the new one, but we're about to get it soon.
Blake the motherfucking beast, man. McKernan, man.
I'll give you a little backstory how me and Blake met. So I'll make it quick, but we were in the limo. I have a friend down the street, my neighbor. I happened to go to his birthday party. We had a limo, and Blake happened to be his friend. And honestly, like he's very alpha male. You know what I mean? Like you could just tell. Yeah. And I didn't know he was Blake. But you could just he had that vibe. Like he was in shape, big dude. You know what I mean? Very talked. You know, very alpha. And,
he is definitely a motherfucking the definition of an alpha male, bro. I had to learn who I was through meeting his, like, dudes. You know what I mean? I'm a Sigma male, man. For just in case you didn't know, I'm a Sigma. I've identified myself, but that nigga is an alpha male. He's big. He got the attitude. He got the cockiness. Like you could see, he knocks bitches with that mentality. You could just. Shout out Blake, man. That's a real, like I said. You ain't like I said.
He's 100%. If I could say anything about him, like just saying one comment, I'm gonna tell you that he's always gonna be real, no matter what. You like it or you don't.
I had to learn him myself the first time I met him, man. You feel me? Like I said,
you
gotta learn. Yeah, we gotta learn each other. But you feel me? I fuck with him. You know, once you get to know him, you could tell he's a good-hearted dude at the end. You know what I mean?
Very good heart.
Good heart. You know, I respect him for sure.
But anyways, he's got a fight coming up, 29th, Cache Creek. So look him up, Blake the Beast McKernan. Fight on the 29th. He's 13-1, and he's coming back from a shoulder injury from his last fight. You know, and he's rehabilitated it and got it all back together, and he's healthy. And I could tell you, man, I've been out with him. I've been out, you know, and even when we go to a club or we go out or anything, this guy is. When it's go time, he's not drinking. He won't drink at my house. He'll eat right. He'll come for a little bit and be like, "Hey, bro, I got to go to training." When we were hanging out, he would literally train. We went to Vegas and he was training. We'd still go out at night party, whatever, but he wouldn't drink. And then at night he would train. And he was training 3 hours a day. He trains about 6 hours a day right now. So hey, if you're his opponent, better be ready.
Okay, let's keep it real, because I don't give a fuck if we friends or not. Is he gonna win this fight with this nigga? Who's his opponent? Who's his opponent? Because that's a
I gotta
cruiser.
look him up. It's a Mexican dude. I don't
Mexican
remember his
dude,
name. I think the dude's like
Blake's big, man, but I don't know. You gotta still have them hands. You feel me? He 13-1 though, 6 knockouts. I respect that. So that lets you know he ain't playing for sure.
Look him up right now.
I want to see if he gonna win this fight. Cause I don't know. I ain't even see his opponent though. I just seen the fight.
Roberto Silva.
Roberto
29.
Silva.
Yeah. So, and the dude's record. I think it was.
His is pretty even too. I think
he has 14 fights, and I think he's got 4 losses. Let me look him up real quick. So his name is
Roberto Silva, man.
Roberto
Shout out
Silva.
you, man. You very good luck too, man. But man, we team McKernan over here, man.
Yes,
the
sir.
beast, eh?
Roberto. Fighter record. Yeah, no, for real though. Shout out. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you exactly. And I told Blake, and Blake's told me the same thing. If he is aggressive, he's gonna knock you the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets in there and fucking and doesn't play around and just goes in, because he's a big dude, he's in shape. The only reason he lost his last fight is he just didn't throw punches. And at the end of the day, as soon as he gets aggressive, he's gonna fuck him up. And I know, Blake, you watching this, you're gonna agree with me, man.
Yeah.
I think
he fought on that Roy Jones versus Tyson fight, right?
the Mike Tyson fight,
Yeah.
And he was the second. I think the
He
second.
won that one?
fight. No, that was his first loss.
His first L, yeah, I think it. Yeah, he did.
And
say
that
that.
was against Jack. What's his name? I'm bad with names.
I actually remember before I met him, it was funny because I was watching that fight. You feel me? And I was like, man, who's this? They said he was from Sac, right? That's how they announced him. And I was like, who's this white boy from Sac? I ain't never heard.
Badu Jack. Badu Jack is a two-time, like an 2 division champion. Let me double check on that shit, but he's been around a long time.
Yeah.
And he and he won the fight. But anybody that can stay in 8 rounds with somebody like that and just didn't let off on his punches, but was still standing and wasn't in bad shape and wasn't fucked up, like
right. Shout out,
Shout out, for real.
Man. Blake, man, we rooting for you, brother. I hope you knock this motherfucker out. You feel me? I want to see
October
another knockout.
29th, Cash Creek. Buy your tickets.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to go to it, but I know we got this little thing, this other private day. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. So I don't know. We gonna figure it out. What time is it? 8. What time the party is? Probably will be.
I think he'll probably be fighting around like 7:30ish.
Okay.
Is my thought. Like, people could go to both if they want, because I told a lot of people 10 o'clock, so you could go.
Oh
to
yeah,
both.
you might be able to make that.
It's a 45-minute drive from there to here. So
might be able to make that shit, man. Blake, man, come on, man, knock this nigga out so we get. You feel we have something to cheer about. And you got
Rapshack.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. You got the logo on this motherfucker. You better knock his ass out. You feel me? Because you got Rapshack on your back, man. You better whoop that nigga ass, man. Catch the fade, man. Shit. Yeah, man, what else is going on in the world today, man? Shit. We got Kanye, we got, you feel me? I want to ask you, I got a question. Is there any white movements that are like pushing any kind of social agenda that's like positive?
Positive, like
what?
what?
You know how like we have like the Black Panthers and shit, you know, we have shit like that. That's old, but we have like
no.
Black Lives Matter. Is there any like,
not that I know of,
right,
at all,
that's pushing like positivity other than, you know, y'all got the stigma, the KKK shit, right?
Right.
But
that's just a bunch of dumbass rednecks.
I wonder if that right.
I'm probably gonna hate me for that.
They gonna be on your ass.
Oh, fucking well.
Shout out to KKK, man. Fuck y'all niggas.
Bro, you know somebody's going to clip just that part, right?
Yeah, shout out to KKK, man.
Somebody's going to clip that and post that shit.
Y'all niggas, man. Nah, I be, like I said, the older I've gotten with that, I don't know. I don't know what their whole thing is. I don't know if it's just some hating shit, but I have seen some KKK shit to where they were like talking about, like one of the leaders, and I respected it. He was like, bro, we're not hating no other race. We just fuck with our own. right? And I respect that mentality.
But
so,
that's not how most of them think.
of course.
Most of let me give you an example that they interpret the Bible how they want to interpret it.
Right.
Well, I've heard a KKK member say that how they talk about you have to kill the beast, and they use the word beast during the Bible, right? And that's always like evil, or that's the thing you need to be against. They consider the beasts people of color.
Right. Okay.
That's
that's like some undertone shit that,
So you're interpreting it, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you start getting ignorant.
Right.
That's where you start getting like the dumbass shit.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
fuck
for
the
real,
KKK, man.
yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
I was just say shout them niggas out because, like I said, well, shout if there is a movement, you feel me? Like I said, I don't know what's the Proud Boys. What them niggas do?
I don't honestly know.
You don't know either. Fuck
them.
them. Fuck all them, man.
I just try to stay away from.
That's good,
negative
man.
shit,
Look, see, we got some allies, man. Kyle, you would think he a white boy like that. He don't know nothing about that.
I'm just
nigga.
me.
Yeah, he just him, man. And I love people like that because I'm just me. You feel me? It ain't got. I'm done with the color shit. I'm really am. I'm tired of this black versus white. Like we've been in America, bro. Like you said, it's a melting pot, bro. This shit is. We're way past that type of shit. Like, okay, we are different cultures, but that's not the fight
That's
no
what
more.
makes it amazing.
You feel
You
me?
can have a different opinion and have a conversation.
Come on, bro.
And have just an intelligent conversation versus going, well, you don't believe in what I believe in, so I'm gonna whoop your ass, or I'm gonna do it, or
Right,
kill you, or
right.
and it's like, why not? Just because you grew up and heard a certain way and learned a certain way, why don't you have to hear what they have to say first?
Exactly.
Make your decision after that. But
That's on both sides too. Black, the super black people and the super white. You know what I mean? Like you should
don't
want
come
to hear
into
that.
a conversation with your
Asians
mouth,
too,
with your
shit.
mouth moving. Come in with your ears open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, watch how much of a difference you look at the world when you start coming into a conversation open-minded and actually listen. And then if you still feel the same way, I respect it. It is what it is.
Right.
But I let you know how I felt. You let
There's
me know how you felt.
and my thing is, there's no fucking way you should be able to feel the same way once you understand somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
But there's the difference. Like, you tell me something, I might interpret the way you said it different than you're interpreting in your head, no matter how much you explain it. And there's some people you can just never change. And I've realized that in life to the point where, yeah, you could sit there and pound it in their head. Yeah, there's a lot of people you can change your mind, but they have to be open to it because they're always, if not, they're always going to find an excuse to believe what they believe.
yeah.
And you're never going to get through to those people. You know what I mean? But that's
I
what I'm
don't know,
saying.
man. I think the key to
Open your
love
brain.
and happiness, man, is just understanding, man. You wouldn't hate
There it
nobody. If I know what the fuck what's going on and why you move the way you move, I may not like it. I may not try to change you, but I don't get, you feel me? I respect it. Like, I won't hate you because you use your hands to eat and I use forks.
It's you said it perfect that you have to. People fear what they don't understand. When you fear something, then you're going to fight against it.
Right.
So maybe in the Bible the beast meant fear.
Yeah.
You gotta stay away from that shit. You know. And what I mean by fear is not that you're scared, but when you don't understand something, you see a flying saucer and you see an alien, get out that bitch. You might be like, oh, I'm not afraid of nothing. I ain't scared. But here's the thing: if you're trying to kill it, you're trying to do something to hurt it, and you don't even understand it.
Right.
He could be there to be like, what up, bruh? We're here to help y'all out.
Yeah. Some people, like, I'm one of them people that I just want understanding in everything. You get what I'm saying? I won't shoot you. Like you said, if we was going to use that alien analogy right there, as far as like, oh, some people would just start shooting. I'm one of them people like, wait, let's see what they do.
I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah, stay prepared, but let's see what they do, how they, and then we react to that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna come with the snipers on the roof, but I'll talk to you.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, shout out y'all, man. Yeah. Motherfuckers jumping straight to the gun, man. Man, let's get straight to the. You seen any? Matter of fact, what new movies you looking for? You watched any new things on? What should I watch on Netflix? Any recommendations or anything? The one I'll tell you one I just seen. I'm gonna tell you. I just seen some crazy ass shit last night. It's called like The Barbarian or some shit. It's on HBO Max.
Is it a show?
It's like a scary movie. It's hella scary, but it's weird, bro.
It's
It's not
like-
scary. It's weird. It's weird,
Like,
scary.
is it a horror movie?
It's a horror movie, but it's a funny movie. It's weird, bro. Like, I don't know. I recommend The Barbarians on HBO Max. That shit is crazy as fuck.
I'm sure you've seen Ozark.
Hell yeah, I love Ozark, man.
So I'm on like the third season. I
Third
think.
season,
So I'm
damn.
going through it, and then the Dragon show,
House of Dragon.
House of Dragons, but the new one.
Yeah.
I've been watching that. Or House of Dragons is the new one.
I
but,
just actually got finished Game of Thrones.
okay, so
You watched Game of Thrones before?
I didn't watch it for the first 8. How many seasons? 7 or 8 or
It's-
9?
I think it's 8. 8
Okay, so
seasons.
I didn't watch it till the last season, the 8th season,
Mhm.
right? And because I was just against it. I was like, fuck that show. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it. I don't
Yeah,
like shows
right.
like that, right?
Same way.
And then one day I'd have shit to watch. Amanda had already seen all the seasons, and the new one was coming out.
Mhm.
And they were making this big deal of it, and they're saying it's probably gonna be the last season. And I was like, fuck it. Let me just start watching
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. And I started watching it with her, and I got hooked. I literally watched all 8 seasons
Bro.
in 3 months. She was mad. She was like, "You got to fucking watch all this shit back to back." Back to back. I had to wait like 10 years
Right.
because there's 2 years, right? And I got to, and then right when I finished it, the last season came out.
Bro,
And I got
so
to
you
watch
was
it.
perfect. Yeah, you was right on time.
Golden.
I've been like that on a couple movies, but on a couple shows like that too. But yeah, Game of Thrones, bro. I know where this is hella late because I didn't, like you said, it's a 10-year thing if you're one of them super fans. That's why I don't like watching shows when they first come out. If they got like the one season, I won't even watch it because I done been gassed up like that and waiting on the next season, and I don't like that. So I like to watch them, you feel me? But when I caught on the Game of Thrones, one day I was just like, bro, I was bored. There was nothing on Netflix. I was like, let's just, or whatever it was on. I was like, let me just see what the hype is about this shit. You get what I'm saying, bro? Because I'm not into dragons and
Yeah.
old knights and the horses, and I'm not into all that type of movie. So bro, when I watched that shit, I just, like you said, I got hooked from day one. And you said 3 months.
It took me three episodes to get hooked because I didn't give in. I was like, nah.
The first episode set it off. I just like the realistic shit, how they cut off Stark's head.
That was the first
Yeah,
one.
that shit, like,
The
I was
little
like,
girl, she was
yeah, I
running.
was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, from that episode, I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, this is a fucking, I got a jewel. So you said 3 months. I watched that shit in like 2-3 weeks, bro. Like literally every day watching a fucking episode, like
Those
watching
episodes are like
5,
an
6
hour and
episodes.
something
Bro,
each
I'm telling you, I spent a good bit, like every day.
I thought I watched it fast, but
Bro, I watched that shit in 3-4 weeks. Like, I'm gonna say, I don't know. I can't exactly tell you, but I literally was watching,
he was eating fucking top ramen, not even cooking for himself.
bro. What was I doing? It was probably how many hours in a day, damn near.
Yeah,
So
that's
from
what
like,
I'm saying. Like, how many
bro,
episodes?
I'm telling you feel me, like that. I went crazy on it. Like every night, I couldn't wait to get home, shoot a video. I couldn't wait to get home to watch it. You feel me?
funny.
At least 2 episodes by the end of the night. But yeah, Game of Thrones, bro. If y'all still ain't watched that because y'all think it's some corny shit, I promise I'm the same way. And that shit is amazing. That shit is fucking amazing. But new shit, I ain't watching I haven't, just because of like we was talking about with the House of Dragons, right? That's the new one, but I'm like, I don't want to get caught up waiting and watching every episode, and I don't want to get caught up in that. So I was like,
couldn't
I'm gonna
help
just
it.
wait till it's all done. You feel me?
Well, the last episode just came out,
Okay.
so it's done. There's only what, 6 episodes?
Is it gonna continue though?
Oh, 100%.
Of course. See, I don't.
Bar-
let me
literally-
let it get to like 4.
It barely gave a blip.
Right. Of course. And that's what I don't like. And it'll be the whole
crazy.
season, and you're like, and then it's
But it's
just like
still
it's
dope.
over.
Because it's feeding into everything else. But so
It kind of does it really play off for real?
Mhm.
What the fuck is it? I seen one
I
episode.
think it's better than Game of Thrones.
Swear. Okay.
But it might be just because it's fresh. But no, I think it's better than Game of Thrones. I'm gonna stick
Swear.
to that. I mean, y'all give us comments on that. I don't know.
Damn.
And people are gonna not say it because they just know. A lot of people don't like going up against the original. But give your real opinion. Be open minded on that shit.
I don't think a show could top Game of. I've been fiending, bro, for the feeling that I had watching Game of Thrones, and I still haven't found it since I finished that shit.
Yeah, no, there's not been anything.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
The title of it says trans woman confesses to living with her boyfriend and her parents and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew she was trans.
Wait, not even the boyfriend?
Right.
What the fuck?
How you feel about that shit, man? That's even a possibility these days. What the fuck is going on out here, man?
Well, first of all, you're fucked up to not know, like, not tell somebody which you really are in 3 months. You're already being fake. I don't give a fuck how any of them reacted, and I hope they acted negative towards that, because it doesn't matter what you're faking about. Just be real. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't
What
give a
it
fuck.
is, yeah.
Just be real, especially you just meeting somebody.
Yeah. Look at this one. This
It's
is
like
funny.
a catfish.
Racist woman tells white people to stay out the theaters for Wakanda Forever opening.
Bro, that was gonna be my movie that I'm looking, like, biggest one I'm looking forward to right now. That shit looks dope.
And white allies. This message is to all the white people who have BLM in their bio. If you really want to prove to black people that you love us and you care about us and you are down for the cause, do not go see that movie opening weekend. You buy your
That was the dumbest shit I ever heard
black person or a
in a
black
minute.
family who can't afford to go. And then you go sit at that theater in front of the doors. You make sure that every black person in that theater can enjoy that movie in peace. You make sure that you use your body to block us from anybody who would be coming in that theater to do us harm. That is your job. You can go see it on another weekend. Go see it on the second or third weekend. But the first weekend, that's for us. To do anything other than this is anti-black.
I'm speechless.
What the fuck is going on out here, bro? This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, everything is just anti this, anti that, bro. God, I can't even. I'm mad that I put that in my computer just now, man. That's crazy, but yeah, that's. How do you feel about what she just said?
You're just gonna have to watch my face. If you listen to the podcast, you don't get to see that.
Are you gonna? Are you? Are you? Are you gonna watch Wakanda Forever? Are you looking forward to seeing that?
That was literally the movie. I mean, it took the words out of my mouth because well, not those words, but the movie itself. It's literally the movie I was gonna pick, and the graphics look fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
The storyline looks dope, so that shit looks fucking fire.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to it, and I'm gonna watch it on day one just because you said not to.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, bro. Like, I can't believe, I'm a black man. I can't believe she said that shit. That's crazy, but it is. You see the type of racism everywhere, man. Both sides. You feel me? I want to see that fucking Black Adam, bro. I can't. Like, I'm damn near about to leave this motherfucker and go see that shit.
Your kids are gonna be hella mad at you.
Yeah,
bro.
they're gonna be hot. They're at school right now. Matter of fact, they get out early.
You're gonna rent that shit one day, and they're gonna
Bro,
be like, "Oh, I already seen it."
That shit looks ridiculous, and I'm not really into like the whole.
DC, Marvel.
Yeah, I don't know like the actual story of it. I just like characters. Like my favorite character of all time is the Hulk. You feel me? I always felt like the Hulk. Like when I get mad, that's how I be wanting to destroy shit. You feel me?
I'm a huge Marvel fan.
Yes. What is the Hulk? Marvel?
Yeah.
Okay, he's not an X-Men. What's X-Men?
So, Hulk is like he's gonna be with like, yeah. I mean, Wolverine's part of it. He's
so
just
what's
not,
like? Okay, so I don't even know the difference like that. You know, like I said, I don't know the battle. I just know like characters, right? So
Captain America. He's Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah,
He's
Hulk is Marvel.
Hulk is Marvel.
That's why when you see all of them together, like everybody in the Avengers is Marvel.
Okay. So Captain America, Iron Man,
Iron Man.
The girl version of him.
Yeah, I'm bad with names. Boy, I just know their faces. Yeah, Hulk, obviously. You got like Ant-Man. He's Marvel.
Okay.
And then you got like for DC, that's Batman.
Batman, Superman.
Those are like your DC characters. Like you'll see anybody that's and then Spider-Man is Marvel.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, you just got to go through and watch it. Sometimes though.
DC, X-Men. So everybody in X-Men, Wolverine, is DC.
DC.
Okay.
And Wolverine's my favorite character, by the way.
You like Wolverine?
Yeah, that's my.
So remember the game back in the day, Marvel vs. Capcom?
I have it.
So what's Capcom?
That's like Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
Like all the Street Fighter characters, pretty much.
Yeah,
That's
see,
Capcom.
I love the Street Fighters, man. Those is hard.
Ryu,
Ken. Yeah. Okay, so that's hard. So there's Capcom.
I'm gonna be Ryu
DC
next year
and
for
Marvel.
fucking
When are they gonna start making fucking Capcom movies?
No, they did. There's an old one. There's a Street Fighter movie. It's
I remember that.
pretty
Yeah,
dope.
the old Street Fighter.
Yeah, but that's
back
been
in
a
the
long time.
'90s. Yeah,
That's kind of like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
They came out with that a long time ago. They finally brought it back because
Yeah.
I'm being a Mortal Kombat character this year for Halloween.
for real.
Raiden.
Mm.
Everybody know who that is.
Mhm.
He's the leader.
Rated. Fuck. I fuck with the fucking. I like the new. You like the new Mortal? I'm a Mortal Kombat. You know, we all from the '90s, so them little areas.
Bro, our second date was playing Mortal Kombat here at the house.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
We went to the movies the first night. I don't remember what movie we saw, but when we came the second date, we came back and I put on Mortal Kombat. We played that shit. I barbecued outside and we played Mortal Kombat.
So what is this dude? Thanos. He's from like. He's part of the Marvel thing.
He's like the destroyer of worlds. He's the he thinks that the world is getting, which I agree with him a little bit, that we're doing a lot of negative shit to the planet, right? So he wants to kill everybody to restart it. Mm-hmm. So he just wants to restart everything, and so that's what he's trying to do. That's his goal. Cause the apocalypse or.
I need to watch these things. It's just be like I said. I'm just a fan of the Hulk, bro. Like especially when the first one, when we, like 2006 when that one came out, and like that shit, the way they made that shit was ridiculous. Like he was running through, like he don't get hurt. When he gets mad, he gets bigger. Like that shit's crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's crazy. I want to see the Black Adam. What is Black Adam?
I don't know.
DC, Marvel.
Oh,
I think he's DC because they're talking about Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's DC, but I'm not gonna fake. I have no idea who the fuck that is. But the movie I've been looking up, but I think I even asked him. He said that he was in a comic book. He was in the comic books back in the day.
Damn.
So they're starting to bring it back.
Who he really was.
Well, not even that. Just comic characters from like that people forgot about.
Right.
That people it's not on the top of their mind.
Right.
Because they're running out of shit.
That's what I'm saying. Because I'm like, bro, I'm tired of, like, every time I turn around, there's a new, like, who the fuck is Black Adam? But I'm sure that real comic book fans actually know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That shit's crazy. That's dope though. I definitely want to see. You feel me? The Rock is just one of my favorite humans of all time. Period. Whatever The Rock's in, it's a great movie. So. Except for the little corny kid movies, and even that, he's still The Rock. You feel me? But The Rock, man, shout out The Rock, man, because like I said, I told myself one day, I said, bro, there's a couple people, celebrities. I'm a grown man, but there's a couple celebrities that touch my heart that I would really probably shed a tear if they died. You feel me? Shaq, because like just growing up, of course, Michael Jordan probably.
I'm sure Kobe was probably in there.
Nah, was it?
No?
Nah.
Oof.
But who was we just talking about? I'm high. Who's we
Dwayne
just?
The Rock Johnson.
The Rock.
Yeah.
And The Rock is one of them people for me that would like, you feel me, that a celebrity that I like, damn, bro, like, you feel me?
Like what you inspires, good actor?
I wouldn't say inspired, just like been a staple in my life. You know what I mean? Like I said, Shaq is one of them dudes too. Like I've seen him my whole life. He's been this, you feel me? Like this hero type vibe. You know what I mean? Shaq. Like I said, The Rock is one of them. He was a staple in my life when we was in, you know, the early WWE. He was just the nigga, man. The Rock was, you feel me?
So The Rock's in my top.
The movies he do is amazing still. You get
Robert
what I'm
Downey
saying?
Jr. He's my
actor. He's that for you.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah.
Right, yeah. So he's, and the reason I like him is because he came from shit. He was actually, I think, homeless, and was a drug addict back in the day.
Yeah, he was
And
turned up.
And he got out of jail, and he fucking turned his life around and became an amazing fucking actor. That's just dope. And I'll watch every movie he ever comes out with.
Yeah,
that's how you know it's a good actor. Like, as soon as you see you don't even care what the movie's about. Denzel Washington.
Yeah, Will Smith's like that. Will Smith,
well,
you feel
fucking
me?
with all the shit, they're supposedly not. I want him to come out with a movie so I can see.
He got a new movie about to come out that's hard, bro. That looks ridiculous too. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking
he's coming
about.
out with something, but
I forgot what it was. It was something. It was powerful, a powerful one. You feel me? We gonna leave it right there, man. Corey B, episode 5. We out.
Hey, I hit the store to get rubber bands and plastic bags for the vacuum seal. If you owe me, only asking once, cause I shouldn't even have to ask you still. You ain't eating, get a new plan. Need to work, I can lend a hand. Yellow tape in the parking lot, leave laying there like a jump man. Hit the store to get some 42, young nigga asking for a backwood. Really out here with a bag, speak facts, I don't just rap good.